Welcome back everyone to another video. Today we are doing Gunfight Arena S3 is what the game is called. S3 is standing for Season 3, by the way. Today we are going over the certain guns here. I did not unlock everyone because there's game passes and just guns I have not unlocked just yet. But for the guns that had been unlocked, I'll review them. Season 3 right here, it says free, but you have to go to the battle pass and stuff and play a lot. So this is the AR-57, a lightweight, fast-firing SBR converted to a fire 5.7 times 28mm. So that's the bullet size. So we're going to deploy here. And I've got the recycle skin on, but this is what the gun looks like. You're aiming here. And so it looks nice here. Nice long body with a adjustable handle. Nice mag here. So the mag's on top right there. And when you're firing this gun, you're usually firing like this. And how much mag this thing has? That's a 51 total mag on it. So that's the AR-57. The MP-57, basically a variation of the AR. Sorry, not the AR. It's a rare German post-war SMG. SMG, if you don't know what it stands for, is small machine gun, chambered with a 9x 19mm. And when it always says millimeter, right on the MM, it means the bullet size. So this is a 9x 19mm bullet. Also for the Season 3. So what this thing looks like. The aim sight on this thing looks a lot like a grease gun. It's a variation of a grease gun though. So you can see kind of the handle, more SMG like. It chambers at 32. So here we are, we're gonna fight with this thing. So it deals a lot of damage. We're gonna see how much damage this thing could possibly do without dying. So yeah, it actually damages pretty good. It has a pretty long lasting kind of rounds here. So yeah, you could literally just walk forward and there you go. Its reloading time is super fast too. So that's the MP-57. This right here, yeah, it's not a real gun. It's the snowball launcher for the holiday event. This right here is a wintertime snowball launcher, Prestige 2. So basically, this is what this thing looks like. Classic launcher, you would think. It's aiming sights here. That's what this thing looks like fully. Has a big mag on this thing. It fires. So let's see how this thing fires. It chambers at 25. So as you would see, it fires snowballs. It actually does do this pretty good, although its ammo is pretty limited. This right here is an M16 Mod 2. We'll get to this though. I'll read the description. It's an M16 that's been fully knitted out, chambered with a 5.56 times 45mm. So this was a Prestige 2. This right here, you'll see a lot. It's basically this, the snowball launcher, but Robux. So it's a powerful launcher that shoots Robux. It's in the Robux launcher game pass. Of course, with the winter guns, there's also like the pistol, the cold snap, a powerful high-tech pistol that fires deadly ice shards. And I think this is a Stern, but it's the World War II game pack. So this is all the World War II game pack. Now this M16 is Let's see. Where's that M16? I have that M16. So, where is it? Is it down here somewhere? Oh, where's my M16? Okay, that's weird. I have the M16. I bet we'll run across it, but let's just do this anyway. Here's the M16 fully modded. I bet if we run into the M16, just the regular M16, looks like this with its scope. It's what the gun looks like. Looks pretty nice. I like it. It chambers 30. It fires. Let's see if we can find someone. Where are you guys? So it fires pretty good. You have to reload a lot on this gun though. So this one's pretty cool though. I got this for free for Prestige 2. This is a M16A1. Oh yeah, here it is, sorry. This is this, just modified. So this is the M16A1, a classic polymer infantry rifle chamber with a 5.56 times 45 millimeters. So that's the bullet size, and right here is that exact thing. So it's just this. It's literally this. See, this is a classic gun, just actually literally a classic gun. Looks like that. Looks kind of just like the modified one, just without all the cool modifications. That's a 25 mag on this thing. So it fires just like that. And that's really how this thing fires. Not too special. Then we come to the double barrel. This is a Colt 1883 hammerless double barrel chamber with a 12 gauge 2 buckshot. So, if you don't know, a double barrel is a shotgun. Looks like this. Looks pretty neat, but runs out of ammo is not too reliable unless you're super close. So I'm gonna show you, but I'm probably gonna. So as you can see, I barely even got it. So let me see if I can try it. So you could just see that it automatically fires the 2 buckshots there. Not really reliable. This is the MAS-38, original French SMG, small machine gun, chambered with a 7.65 20mm lounge. The game ended. I'm surprised I earned that much. I did not even do anything. So once we get back to this, after the whole voting, let me get this voting thing over. Okay, here we go. The MAS-38, an original French SMG chamber with a 7.65 times the 20mm lounge. Sorry. So it's an SMG. That's what this thing looks like. Looks pretty neat. You can see right there. Looks pretty neat. He's just camping. We don't like campers. He has the M16 mod. But it chambers a 32. Pretty neat for a gun like this. It does not do high damage though, at least in the game. So we'll switch to the MAT 49, or the MAT 49. A French folding SMG, small machine gun chamber with a 9x 19mm bullet. So here is another SMG. You can see it has like the brace. So if you're looking here, we have that brace. Kind of classic SMG style. Has that cool scope right there. And it chambers a pretty good round. So it had 30 rounds, which is pretty good for an SMG. Usually a regular. So it could hold up. Actually does higher damage than the other one, than the MAS. So we're going to switch to a sniper here, which is a Moslin, an old surplus Soviet rifle chambered with a 7.62 times 54mm round. This is what this thing looks like. Now, this thing's pretty cool. Nice little scope right here. It chambers 5 rounds, which to most snipers isn't a great attribute, but it does do at least 108 or 90. Gets around there. So this is the reloading. Pretty cool. It's a bolt action rifle. That's what this thing is. You can see the ball right there. This thing is just pretty basic. It kind of takes a long time to reload because it's a bolt action. So that's just some of the difficulties with this thing, but it does do high damage. And that's kind of what you want, is that high damage. So you could get the kill. Now we're going to switch to a shotgun here, which is the KS-23, a prototype Soviet shotgun chambered with a 23 times 75mm round shells. This is what this thing looks like. Aim right there, not the greatest, but it's a shotgun, so what do you expect? Short little shotgun. Kind of a stocky one, you could say. Chambers 5 rounds on this thing. So let's see what we can do here. See if we can work our magic. So, yeah, it's just kind of basic. You get up real close. It's real easy. And here's the AR-18, a cheaper alternative to the M16. Chamber with a 5.56 times 45mm, 5,000 credits, and that's free. So this is like the M16, kind of more modified. You can see with the scope. So it's almost like it, just has different attributes to it. It chambers 30 rounds and kind of fires nicely. So that's pretty cool. This is the Type 99, a Japanese bolt action rifle chamber with a 7.7 times 58mm. Can't read that. I don't know. So read it for yourself. I'm sorry. So this is a bolt action rifle, and you can see that the scope is not actually level with the kind of the body of the rifle. That's what this thing looks like. Looks like a classic bolt action. This thing chambers 5 here. This thing chambers 5 rounds. Now, if we could get maybe a possibility of a kill without getting killed 3 times. So it does like 125 damage, kind of classic for a sniper. This is the AK-47, a classic, a fully automatic AK chamber with a 7.62 times 39mm. Usually, a lot of people like this. Classic AK. So what this thing looks like. Just pretty basic and nice. So it chambers, I believe, let me reload. So it chambers 30. Classic. It's like the SMG. It chambers that much. But it does do high damage. That's why the AK is literally one of the best guns out there. This is the HK-54, a prototype HK SMG small machine gun chambered in a 9x19mm. That's what this thing looks like. Classic SMG style. You could always tell by the scope here. Kind of classic. It gives that short feeling, so you just know it's an SMG when it's that short. So it's kind of just, you know, basic SMG. That's its reloading. 35 rounds on this thing. It does actually fire pretty fast. I did not mean to respond there. Don't worry. And let's see. I cannot believe I'm still alive. I literally can't. Wow. This is impressive. Okay. Wow, this is actually really impressive. Okay, finally. Next is the HK-33. So it's like the same similarities of the HK-54. This is just a 33. A German intermediate rifle chambered in a 5.56x45mm. So it has more of an assault rifle kind of look, but also an SMG. So it's like a enlarged SMG. So you could see that. Then let's see. Oh. So yeah, it does fire pretty fast. It chambers a 31 rounds here. So you got 31 rounds. Then you got the M40A1, an American bolt-action sniper rifle chambered in a .308. I'm just reading it. It's actually called like a 308. So, bolt-action rifle. It's different because you could tell that the scope is on top of the body now. So you can see it's just that classic bolt action style right there. You can see the lever right there. It does chamber 11 rounds, which is an upgrade from all the 5s. So it does like 99. It's pretty basic. So let me just wait for someone. Sniper's job is to wait. So yeah, you can see it's that bolt action because it doesn't reload that fast. An EM2, a British prototype intermediate rifle chambered with a .280 British, so 280. More of an LMG assault rifle kind of feel. So that's what this thing looks like. So we got more adjustments with the handle, the scope, the firepower. So it holds 25. That's its mag. 25 is good. So let me just do something right here. So it actually does fire like an LMG, though its recoil is actually, it's kind of bad. Messes up your shot a lot, but it does do high damage. So that's kind of a bonus for this thing. So it does high damage, although its recoil is not the nicest. So let me just, like, this thing is actually very impressive that I have not died yet, only because it actually has really high firepower. Though, look at that recoil. Then we come to the Owen gun, an Australian SMG. It's chambered with a 9x19mm. So this is an Australian gun. This is kind of like a grease gun. Oh. We just ended. Okay. I'll wait. I'm patient. So, let's just wait for this. Let's wait for this thing. Let's just keep waiting. Alright, so the Owen gun is like a grease gun, you can see. So the scope is actually on that side. Chamber's 33. Its firepower has recoil though. So it's a little bit of a drawback. I don't really like recoil, but it does have high firepower. And the ages before I got old good guns, I actually used to use this one. Then we have the I-37, a classic American shotgun chamber in a 12 gauge. So we got in 12 gauges, so this is kind of like the other shotgun, like the British, I believe. This is what this thing looks like. I think I forgot to show the other gun. I'll do that. So it's a chambering of 6. So it's pretty cool. I'll show the Owen gun here because I don't think I did. So yeah, it's like an has that SMG build. So let me just go get myself killed so I can show another gun. There we go. So now comes the K50M, a lighter and more mobile Chinese version of the PPSH, chambered in a 7.62 x 25mm. This thing has more of a assault rifle. Chamber is 35, but this thing has a certain fun to it. And what do I mean by fun? Well, I mean like that thing goes fast. So this thing is pretty cool. Does have an assault rifle, but also has that SMG feel to it. Although I think this is classified as an assault rifle. You know, it could always be an SMG because of the build. So, yeah, this thing, I actually use this gun a lot. One of my most favorites. The 870DM, a classic 12 gauge modified to be a magazine fed for maximum efficiency. Another shotgun. It has 7. I think last time we had 7. And so it's not the greatest. Not the greatest. See, I completely missed that. But still a pretty cool shotgun. As you can see, it has more of that style to it. So that's, you know, just shotguns. They're not really reliable in game. Mostly assault rifles are better, but if you could do that stuff without risk-free that you're sure you will land the shot, then shotgun. The M4, a lightweight fast-firing SBR chambered with a 5.56 x 45mm. That is a classic bullet. A classic American assault rifle right here. Looking like that. So this thing chambers 30. And let's see if we could get anything out of this. So that's just how that thing works. This is an AK-74U, a fully automatic AK SMG chambered in a 7.62 x 39 millimeter. This thing's pretty cool. It's an SMG, but yeah, you can see the SMG build, but it also works like an assault rifle. Chambers 32 and literally does high damage. This thing's crazy. So I used to use this one a lot before I got my more recent guns. That's only just because I played this game a lot. As you can see, it's a pretty powerful gun. It does a lot. Now we're to the MPL, a German post-war SMG chambered with a 9x19mm. Another SMG, smaller one too. You can see how small, looks like an Uzi kind of. But it's an SMG. I think Uzis are classified as an SMG. So has a lot of recoil, so it's kind of hard to get a straight shot. You really wanted a straight shot, but that's the MPL. Now we're going to the Vityaz. It's an iconic Russian small arms weapon chambered with a 9x19M parabellum. Maybe saying these wrong because it is a Russian name. This is, I believe, yes, 32 rounds. I believe it's an assault rifle. It's a nice one too. So it's kind of like the AK-74U. It's kind of like that. So you can kind of see how this thing is. I used to use this rifle a lot, just because I like using different kinds of rifles. I switch sometimes. So let's see if we can get something. Maybe. So it's pretty cool. Now we come to the UMP-45. That's what it's just how you say it, but you could say a UMP-45. It's a modern HK SMG chambered in a .45 ACP or a 45 ACP. This is another SMG. You see the build of an SMG. Looks pretty nice with that scope, although it does chamber 40 rounds. But I think the drawback to this one was its recoil. That's why I didn't like using it. Let's see. They're all just camping over there while we're just running around. So yeah, it does do some high damage. As you can see, I've already got 2 down, 3 down now because of its high damage. The model 1100, so 1100 or 1100, a semi-automatic sporting shotgun chambered with 1 butt shot. This is what this thing looks like. Another one of these shotguns. Nice looking one. I like the engravings on it. Game creators really did a good job. This chamber 6 for its main amount of bullets. Doesn't really do that high damage though unless you're super close. SVD, a proven Soviet marksman rifle chambered in a 7.62 x 54mm arc. What this thing looks like has a really nice scope on this thing. Chambers 10 and does multiple firing, but with recoil, of course. What this thing looks, we're getting more modern here. So with this one, before this nuke drops, hopefully. Well, no, I guess not. Am I getting nuked? No. They're getting nuked, not me. So it does do some high damage, but doesn't do the job correctly. The RPD is a belt-fed Soviet LMG. LMG stands for large machine gun, chambered in a 7.62 x 39mm. Yeah, this thing takes a long time to reload. It does chamber 70, but yeah, I don't like this one a lot, really. Although it does do high damage, yeah, it just doesn't do it fast enough in my opinion. So, it's still a cool gun though. A P90 is a Belgian SMG chambered with a 5.7 x 28mm. This is what the P90 looks like. SMG, of course. Chambers 50 rounds. Now this gun is probably one of the best guns because it really does the job fast. That's its aiming though. So as you can see, I just destroyed that Cinerary and doing 35 damage on it. I did not unlock the model 7188. Is a full automatic combat shotgun, chambered with the 00 buckshot. But we'll be doing the SKS, which is a semi-automatic Soviet rifle chambered in a 7.62 x 39mm. Another Soviet rifle here. The scope is not directly on the body, you can see, but same build as the other one. Almost the same. Chambers 20, which is pretty impressive for the other one's not to chamber 20. It does do a high damage amount, but does have recoil. The FAL, or FAL. A Belgian semi-automatic FAL chambered in a .308. This thing is pretty cool. It's like a sniper. That's I don't know, an assault rifle. That's a sniper. It's kind of hard to say. This is what this thing looks like. Looks pretty wicked. And believe me, in combat, this thing is pretty wicked. So let me prove it to you after this thing ends. Oh, I just got oofed. Yeah, that's the lowest amount I think I've ever earned. I respawn more than I tag. That's not my role, but I'm doing a video on this. So let's hurry up because I want to show the FAL. Okay, so this thing, I'll prove this to you on how neat this thing really is. After I sprinted over there, that's just common for me to do. But as you can see, it actually does pretty high damage. And as you see with its firing, it does some pretty high damage, but it does have recoil on this thing. Haven't unlocked the stoner, but after I have unlocked these weapons, it will be shown. This is a classic honey badger, an American convert of SBR chambered in a .300 blackout. Oh, I spawned with the ball still. Whoops. It's not good. Literally, this thing is crazy. Has high recoil, but it's crazy. Just wait for him. Okay, now the honey badger. The honey badger does not have a scope on it, but does the job pretty fast. It does chamber a 30. Kind of classic for these guns to chamber a 30. What this thing looks like after. So it's kind of an assault rifle. It's more of that assault rifle feel. So it does shoot pretty fast. And it reloads actually pretty fast, which is a bonus. The Beret, whatever you want to call it, M82, an American semi-automatic sniper rifle chambered in a .50 BMG. So this is it right here. A nice big one. Nice scope on this thing. Gets it really accurate. High damage. You could always tell it's a beret. I call it a beret, but it's not. But as you can see, 250 is its damage. The Scar H is a Belgian battle rifle chambered in a .308. Battle rifles are actually different than assault, according to contrary beliefs. They are. Nice scope on this thing, nice rising scope. Battle rifles, I think, yeah, this thing chambers 25. So let me just, yeah, believe me, this thing is really good. As long as I don't. Okay, there we go. Oh, I get a half a second chance. No, I don't. But we're gonna kind of get to the end here with the XM415, M4 that's been fully knitted out, chambered with a 5.56 times 45 millimeter. This thing is wicked. Look at this. This thing is what you would probably call a very bad assault rifle. Chambers at 35 on this thing. What? No, I don't want to buy the cowboy pack. So let me see here. Third party. Thank you. I did not list what it's chambered at. We will soon. So it's chambered at 36. Kind of like that. So if you need a headshot. That's that. That's a bunch more. But I believe, are we done? Yes, we are done. That's all I got for today. If you did like this tutorial on these kind of guns, make sure to actually just keep watching. I'm not going to tell you to subscribe. Subscribe if you want to. And if you like this, do like it. And thank you and have a good day.